adjust the camera though.
Hello?
The camera, I feel like could be adjust
What do you want it to be?
to make more beautiful.
So,
I want to see if I can see all my friends. Show me the screen. Okay. Yeah, so like, I mean, I guess it's not so bad. I should come this way a bit.
because I can just basically show you what it looks like with the screen on.
Yeah, now show me your face.
Hey!
See how far away you are?
No, that's better.
And look at all that empty space in there.
Yeah.
So let's adjust it so that there's more couch and less emptiness. Even more. Yeah, it's great.
and then, let's see.
See, boom!
Boom, we're here. And then display capture. Let's see if I got this right. Yep. So there you go. Perfect. So you can see it's Inception.
It's so meta right now.
So let's get this out of here.
We out here?
We are out here. We are live.
We're live, pal?
We're live. We just did that live. Alright, so, let's see. So with that,
I'll go Rick Rude on you. Hit the music.
gotcha. No volume.
Turn that shit up. They don't even know. We out here, motherfucker. Episode 66.
Yes.
Legendary like the Route 66. Legendary for so many reasons.
Yes.
I got to train with a future legend.
Yes.
I'm legendarily angry.
Yes, you are.
Look, I don't like to be disappointed. If you tell me that you're going to come to me
Yeah.
with something that I like, and then just because somebody in Boston is dribbling a basketball at a wooden floor
Yeah.
and making more money than you or I will ever see, all of a sudden, you can't make that appointment.
It gets hard.
I get more than butthurt about this. I get lightweight hot about this. The worst parts of me may have threatened you, but distance and my balance together
Yes.
save lives.
I do.
Sometimes I need headphones to save lives. Do you know about this?
Yes, I do.
When I'm in public, my headphones save many, many lives. But today, it is distance and my own balance that keeps everyone who disappoints me very safe.
Yeah.
I hope you see this one day and know how angry I truly am.
Yes.
I forgive you, but I don't forget. Now,
No, that's actually a great question I wanted to ask you. Is like, people always tell me like, hey, you can't wear your headphones in like the store. Not because of like, it's like you're not aware. You don't know what's going on around you. And so like by like making yourself unaware, does like make you, do you feel like
more vulnerable?
Yes.
You sacrifice a bit of vulnerability when you wear your headphones, for sure. So you have to counterbalance it.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm doing pistol squats, and my coach is like, hold this weight out in front of you. It's a counterbalance, right?
Yeah.
I have to counterbalance for the fact that I'm paying attention to something separate from this realm, and I can't hear what the fuck is going on around me,
Right.
right? So that means the head's on a swivel, and we move slowly or extraordinarily quickly.
Right.
So that way, I can either see you following me or see you walking up on me, or it's obvious that you're walking up on me.
Right.
Because I'm moving so quickly that if you're walking as quick as me or quicker, you're trying to get to me and I can stop and confront you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can delay a sense, but those other ones got to be sharp as a motherfucker. Otherwise, you'll get caught lacking, as they say in the streets.
Okay.
You don't want to get caught lacking.
That's fair.
You know?
Right.
I'm not talking pistols.
Right, but just, awareness.
I'm using that as a metaphor. Because I don't carry a pistol.
Yeah.
You said yet?
And I said, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't say yet. Like, there's me out here, 2 whips. Bang, 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 bang. No, it's not going to be like
No,
that.
I don't carry a pistol.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yet.
But yeah, headphones are a must because if I'm walking into Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk to you. And I'm not on some like super crazy Dan Pena shit. Like someone that I choose to look up to in a very compartmentalized way, the same way I look up to anyone. It's always compartmentalized.
Right.
Because everyone's complicated, but there's aspects of people that I look up to. And so Dan Pena, I look up to many aspects of this dude. But one thing I don't like about him
What?
is like he's on a talk, right? And this movie that Brian Rose, who created the London Real podcast, he made a movie about Dan Pena.
Mm-hmm.
And when they debuted the movie, when they premiered it, is the word they use.
Yes.
Fighters and wrestlers debut.
Yes.
Movies premiere. So when they premiered my mentor's movie, my pseudo mentor,
Mm-hmm.
let's be clear, he's like doing a Q&A, and he's literally being like, if you see me in the airport, don't fucking talk to me. You see me around, don't fucking touch me. I don't want to fucking know you. I'm not your friend. And then he sits down in this chair and it breaks. Like, literally, as he's being super negative and just dickish, he's like, don't fucking talk to me. I'm fucking better than you. Boom! Down on his ass. Now, a lot of people
Yeah.
would have gotten up and showed some sign of embarrassment.
Yeah. No.
Not Dan
No,
Pena.
whatever.
He didn't even mention it. He was like, oh, this fucking chair, you know? It's just a piece of shit. Obviously, I'm fine. I'm right as rain.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm good.
And, like, he could have broken a hip.
Yeah, he could have.
He's an older dude. He's in his 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker got up, shook that shit off like nothing ever happened. And I was like, okay, I like the ending, hate the beginning.
Yeah. The middle part was interesting.
Like, why the fuck? Like, don't fucking talk to me. However,
Hubris check.
when I'm just trying to do little tasks throughout my day,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to talk to people.
Right.
And it's not like I don't want to talk to you. It's not like that. It's literally like I have a mixture of anxiety and like agoraphobia where I don't really like to be around people
Yeah.
in areas that I don't have some kind of control over.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's a legit fear of mine. It's a part of me being crazy. And so to combat that, to make sure that I get shit done sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
I got to put headphones in so I can ignore every motherfucker in the line. I can ignore every motherfucker who's in my way of getting the item I need, or if I have to stand in line at a bank, if I have to stand in line, the headphones are going in because I don't want to be there. Like for a great portion of my failure as a business person has been about the anxiety of being inside of a bank.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from, but I noticed it early on.
Like when you're in the bank, you immediately get uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like even thinking about it, like I didn't used to like to check my accounts. Like it was all anything that had to get like real with the money.
Yeah.
I had a real fear of. And I've lost that fear.
Is it because you didn't want to see like you want to look at the screen like, oh shit?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to feel that.
Yeah.
And then I started going inside the bank
Mhm.
and talking to the tellers and making friends with all the tellers. And that helped me really get over the fear. I put the app on my phone. I constantly check that app.
Yeah.
And it sometimes disappoints me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, yes.
Yes. It's a good day.
But now I at least check the motherfucker, you know? But I have a great deal of anxiety in those situations. And so the way that I'll cure it sometimes is I'll just put headphones in. I'll listen to something else.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I'm still where I needed to be, I'm kind of sort of not there. And it helps me get shit done.
All right.
So it's not like, don't fucking talk to me. But if you see the headphones in and I'm in a public place and like you're my homie and you like me and I like you too,
Mm-hmm.
don't fucking hit me.
Right.
Don't talk to me. Hold up. What it do? Let me tell you what's happening right now. We're live on the podcast, and I can put you on the motherfucking speakerphone if you want some of this action. All right, now it's also important that you know that I just buried somebody. Oh, I can't tell you yet because we're still live.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you later, and it'll be funny. So, no, it's no one that you know. So I also didn't disclose who I trained with today, but I did say that I trained with someone who I consider to be legendary. Now, I will officially add my homie, Ronnie Rotten.
Rodney Rotten.
Yeah.
Don't you fuck it up.
Oh, is that my boy Anthony back there? Is that Anthony?
Yeah,
Yes.
Anthony tried to fuck it up. Now, Anthony,
Yes.
on the headphones, how are we with my man's voice here?
Have him talk, Mr. Rodney.
Justin, give me a check.
Yeah, test 1 2. Test 1 2. The Cavs are fucking doing horrible right now. Test
Yes.
1 2.
You can hear him.
Yeah, the Cavs are breaking everybody's heart right now, apparently, including
Yeah, they are.
including somebody who was supposed to meet me at my house with that thing that we both like. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, when I say, yo, I got a podcast, I got to start that podcast, can you meet me at 9:30? If I said that to you, I think you would either tell me, yo, the Cavs are playing, go fuck yourself, or I'll see you at 9:30.
Correct.
You wouldn't say, yo, I'll see you at 9:30, and then be like, yo, go fuck yourself, right?
Yeah, so this is who you're burying right now? This is what happened?
I'm
this
just
what
saying,
I'm getting at?
I'm not definitely saying that because that would be incriminating in some way. I'm saying
Okay.
that if in a hypothetical universe that were to happen, should I be hot about it?
I mean, if someone tells you they're going to be somewhere for a podcast, and they know that you do a live podcast, and I think maybe you have a right to be kind of pissed if it was an important thing. Like if you were like, hey, I'm going to do this episode around you, or I need you for this episode, or this would be like, something like that, then yes, you have a right to be pissed. Because then all of a sudden on the fly, you have to come up with, which you do anyways, you come up with content on the fly all the time, but like, it just still, just around the show around something and then it not be there, that kind of really sucks.
I agree with you. See?
Yeah.
Ronnie Rotten is a brilliant man. Now, here's the real question, Ronnie. When you dialed me up right now, what was on your mind? We can be open and honest. I don't give a fuck.
So I dialed you up to see how your training session went with the person that you said you trained with today.
All right,
who was my
so
friend, so.
We can have full disclosure because we both put it on Instagram in our stories.
Oh, really? I have not even seen this Instagram official shit yet. I've been so involved in just the Cavs shattering my fucking heart right now, so I have not even went and looked. So that's cool. Then that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I got to spend some.
So I'm
time.
assuming things went good then.
Yeah, I had a good time. So let's cue the audience in on what happened. So my man, Ronnie Rotten, pro wrestling teammate of mine, one of my training partners, is also a close friend of UFC. What is it? What's the weight? Is it flyweight?
125.
It's flyweight.
Yeah, I think so.
UFC
Yeah,
flyweight.
125.
Jessica Evil Eye.
Big
And
deal.
we had been talking for a while about like, yo, it would be cool if A, Jess started liking wrestling, and B, if Jess and I got to train together and spend some time on the mat together just sharing techniques. And we got that chance today, and it was wonderful. It was great. And I
Good.
was really, really...
Good.
I had a great time rolling with her, and I learned a lot about how she moves, and I can serve her very well. And I think we both agreed that I can help her. Now, does that mean that I'm the only human being who is capable of helping her jujitsu? I don't believe that. I don't think that. Do I think I should be the sole person telling her what to do grappling? No. But am I available to this woman whenever she wants me? Fuck yes. Anytime she wants me. It was spectacular. It was great, dude.
Good. I am so fucking pumped. Yeah, I haven't talked to her yet, so I was gonna call you first, give you a ring, see how it went, and then give her a ring and see how she thought about everything. So, but yeah, I did not check Instagram, and that makes me very happy. I know you can help her. Anyone who's a fan of hers or watched her fights knows she is great on her feet, and she's working her wrestling very hard. That's what won her last fight. Her wrestling is getting very, very tough now, and I think it just goes to speak out that the whole team I think needs to go down. She needs to get sharpened, and all she has great tools, and the tools need to be sharpened now so they could just dig in deep. You know what I'm saying? And she needs to become a killer. And I know she's got her eyes set on the belt, and I know she got her eyes set on gold, and I know she could do it. And I'm not saying that because she's my friend. I've watched mixed martial arts from a very, very young child. Back when you had people wearing one boxing glove in an octagon, that kind of crazy shit. So, yeah. So, she's a great talent, dude. And I was a fan of hers before I became, homies with her and stuff. So, I think adding you to the toolbox of repertoires will make a lot of girls very uncomfortable in the UFC on the ground. And if she can get them to stand and
uncomfortable
bang,
is the right word. It's funny that you said that. Uncomfortable is a very key word. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to give these motherfuckers any insight into what the Queen of Cleveland is up to. Because, yeah, she evil eye, but she also the queen of this town. Like, if Stipe is the fucking man, if he's the king of the world, where are all these bitches who can whoop Jess? Oh, they're not here. That makes her queen. So it's time that motherfuckers start to bow down to that queen. The time has come. And if I can help, I don't care if I'm the court jester, nigga. I don't care who I am as long as I get the queen to that strap because she can get it.
Yeah, without a doubt, dude. Without a doubt. She's been waiting for that 125 division to open up. It's here. She won her first fucking fight in the 125 division, and like I said, it came from the wrestling that she's been working hard on. And I am very excited to see the Singapore fight, what's going to be worked on. So, I'm glad I got to link you guys up. I know, like you said, we've been trying to get it worked on for a long time, and now it's just time for her and Team I to sharpen the tools. Like I said, man, just dig them in deep, and that's what you're there for.
We've both known of each other for quite some time, but we've never talked until today.
I even said that on my first episode on your podcast. Like, I had no clue who you were. I just thought you were this dude who was training wrestling with me. Fucking. I was taking stats, and she's like, "You know who that is?" And I was like, "No, some little dude, Jerry's training." And she's like, "No, that's Darren Brandt. She's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, blah, 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 blah." And I was like, okay. So, I had no clue who you were. She's the one that even told me just from seeing my stats, so.
See, yeah, I assume that nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Link up
because it's not relevant. Because, so George St. Pierre was on Joe Rogan today, and he was talking about, how he gets anxiety about wins and losses, and if he sees an old lady on the street, he's like, oh, that lady knows I lost, and it's like, no, that old lady doesn't know who the fuck you are, and as jiu-jitsu guys, we're so insulated that we start to think that we're actually fucking relevant, we forget that we're not relevant at all, and I try to stay keenly aware of that.
Perfect. I mean, shit.
I try to stay
even Jess has losses, and her losses are, just the fucking judges and decisions, she's never been unanimously beat, but every time you lose, you got to get back up stronger, man. You can't think you're this god or this, untouchable person. You got to get back up stronger from every single loss you have in life.
I see this one fight in Singapore. I see this Australian girl getting smashed.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or I see the girl's leg getting taken off, one or two, but...
And I hope I can contribute to it. I hope that I can help her. But for now...
Oh, there's no hope to it, man. I wouldn't have even, like I said, I know you guys knew each other before I even linked you, but I wouldn't have even, put her in that situation or place where I didn't think you could help her drastically and teach her just other things, I mean, I love Strong Style. I love the whole team down there. I love Marcus, and I love, Stipe and Joe,
I got love for them
Alex, the boxing guys. I love all them dudes, but me as a fighter and me as a personal believer in a person, it's kind of like what you touched on the other day and what we've talked about in the past is it's great to have those teams, but you yourself, you are a team yourself. You're an identity yourself. You're a part of something, so that should be a part of you. Team Strong Style should be a part of Jessica, and she should be able to have other tools to sharpen in the box and go reach out to other places and train other places. And Strong Style should be home, or that should be always be home from where she's came from. But she's got to be about herself at times too, and she knows where she needs to get sharpened at. And I think reaching out on other branches in life is a great opportunity for not just her but any other fighter in the world
I agree.
Not step out, not leave your camp, but step outside of your camp and see what else you can learn, and go back home. And if you feel that those techniques have really taught you things, you could teach them back at home too. You know, and
Yep.
I think that's what you're here for, man. You're here to help that woman out.
Yeah, I don't own any of these techniques that I shared today or that I'll share in the future. Like, they belong to her
Right.
now. And if she gives them to somebody else, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? They're out there doing my shit. Like, it's not my shit. It's like, there was a time. Are you familiar with the Black Crowes?
So I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Do you know the Black Crowes, the band?
I think if I hear you correctly, I think you said Black Pearl.
The Black Crows. Like Chris Robinson.
Oh yeah, Black Girls. Yes.
Remedy and shit, right? So
Yeah.
So one time I was listening to Chris Robinson talk, and one thing he said was he was like, nobody ever writes a song. It's like there's a great big song, and you just grab your little piece of it and you express it to the world, and maybe you monetize it or maybe you don't, but it's just one big fucking song. I feel that way about martial arts and fighting. Like, nobody has ownership over anything. Even if the possibility that you truly invented something existed, which I don't
It
necessarily
came from
believe.
somewhere.
Even if you
It started and
truly
came from
invented
somewhere.
something, if you share it
Right.
with another motherfucker, it's theirs now. It's no longer
You're right.
yours. Ownership is a fucking illusion, you know? And so I
Yeah,
just want to
it's a joke, man.
contribute, man.
And if you really want to own something that much, I think you're a selfish person by not wanting to share it with the world and other people. You know.
Word. All right, Ronnie Rotten.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to kick it to you later, my B.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm glad that we had this talk, and I'm glad things went well. I'm gonna give her a call in a little bit. And Anthony, what's up, dude? Sorry I haven't got a chance to talk to you, but keep doing your thing over there, and we'll holler at you guys later.
All right, bro. Love you, bro. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace out, guys. See ya.
The man. My pro wrestling partner. Ronnie Rotten.
That actually sounded pretty good.
That's good. That's good news. We're trying new shit out here.
Yeah.
We're doing call-ins. We don't give a fuck. We out here. Anthony,
Yes.
before my homie called, what else was on your mind?
Oh, so I had a dumb idea or a dumb talk.
I'm chain smoking right now. Apparently. Because I'm stressed out.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because I'm still butthurt about it.
Okay.
I'm angry.
I understand.
And it's nothing. It's funny. It has nothing to do with weed.
No.
It's just like
A lack of
you
disrespect.
didn't fucking do what you said you were gonna do, and
Yeah.
I expected something, and now I don't have it, and now I'm mad,
Yeah.
and now I have to act like I'm not mad, so I have to preoccupy. Now, what's on your mind?
Oh, so I had a dumb idea today. So I was thinking like everybody always wants to like I don't know if you want to do this, but I always had this idea is like, hey, if my life was like a video game and I could see all the stats I had and like see the skills that I like you know that aren't useful to me, but I have like time spent into them, I wish I could like trade them and like push them up into other things. And so like I know my thing was like I would want to learn how to sing. I would take away the 8 months it took me to learn how to pick locks and make wine.
Wait, slow down.
Yeah.
You know how to pick locks?
Well, not anymore, but like that's the time like that skill level I have. Like if I did it now, it's like if I did like
that was like a hidden fact. Like you just skipped over it. Like, all right, like if I didn't spend time learning how to pick locks, and it's like, wait, what?
so like all right, so like I like maybe like when I was like just about graduating college, I could have probably picked like 80% of like all normal locks, like
That's so awesome.
and then like it would have been like 50% for like actual security locks.
Okay,
But
noted.
yeah, like now it's like hit or miss. Now it's just like I just gotta like now I'm just basically just shoving my dick into like a keyhole and just trying to like
Sir,
like move the pins around. I'm not even trying to be precise. So
that's not healthy.
it's not even healthy to talk about this. But
No, it's fine. You didn't commit a crime. You bought a lock and you practiced.
yeah, like not a lock. I probably have like 1,000 locks in my
Same.
apartment.
It's
yeah.
same difference. Like
Yeah.
these are locks that you purchase and you
Yeah.
try to figure out. It's solving a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's not breaking and entering.
No, just having
Yet.
having the tools. Having the tools are illegal. That's the only thing.
Are they?
Yeah, that's illegal. It's something illegal and like if you
It
have
shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go on that rant. You already know where it's going, right? Like
Yeah.
if you know this podcast and if you don't, fuck yourself. And if you know this podcast, as soon as you're like, oh, but the law, I'm like, you didn't do anything wrong.
No.
Fuck the law.
But anyway, so like my thing is like I would take like those two stats and like move them to like being able to sing, dance, get like an inch of height or whatever, like the
Be
equivalent.
blacker?
Like,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, or get like either like let's see.
You just said be blacker.
Yeah.
I wish I was bigger and I could dance, I could sing.
But I want to like allocate those stats to like something else. Like, hey, like can I get like a re-roll like the middle of my life? Or like, what do I want to get rid of? And what can I use it for? Like, if you could do that, you can't. But you can't do this. You can't do the ones that I would think you're gonna say. I wish I could have that better work ethic, and you know what? Be more
I'm
responsible.
acquiring that. I'm acquiring better work ethic.
Right, but like you could also just put that in, like you could put that in the stats.
No.
But let's cross those two out.
No, I wanna acquire it.
Okay. So,
Like today, when I was doing the fucking 300, and I
Yeah.
wanted to fucking kill myself.
and then you did it faster than you thought you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
What's-
last time I did the 300,
Mhm.
which is, I'm sure other people do different versions of it, but the version that I did today and that I always do with my trainer is you do squats, push-ups, then burpees, and you do sets from 1 to 10, and then from 9 to 1, and it ends up totaling to 100 reps of everything.
Mhm.
So 55 on the way up, 45 on the way down. And the last time I did it, like not counting this time, he was like, today we're adding these 10-pound weights in each of your hands. And I was like,
Cool.
this motherfucker's trying to kill me.
Awesome.
But when it happens, when he hands them to me, I just channel my Jocko. And I go, good, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
And so I get it done. And during it, my knee started fucking with me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I finished, and I finished in like just under 18 minutes.
Okay.
It was like literally like 17:59, I think.
What's the allotted time you're allowed to have?
20 minutes total,
Gotcha. Okay.
right? So I had 2 minutes to spare, but it wasn't fast
Yeah.
by any measure.
Right.
And then today, I went into training and I didn't feel well. And it wasn't like I felt shitty or I
Mhm.
felt sick. I just didn't feel like I was in my shit, you
Yeah.
know? Like sometimes you feel good,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't. And I was in a don't.
Yeah.
And I went through the warm up. I did my barbell work. The barbell work were like, I think it was front squats and deadlifts today.
Mm-hmm.
And I did well. I could have had better form in my deadlift, but I did well. And then it was time for the fucking 300.
Yeah.
And I was loathing it. I was dreading it. And then he hands me my fucking weights. And I'm
Mhm.
like, here we go. And he's like, all right. And he's like, real like,
He's all happy and chipper. All right.
it's not like overly, but he's like, okay, here we go. And I'm like, all right, here we go. And boom, I hit it.
Yeah.
And initially, I'm feeling all right. I'm getting my reps in. I'm like, all right, I can do this. I'm breaking the sets down in my head. Like sometimes you're going to do 3 of whatever, take a deep breath and then do 3 more, whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to get this done.
Yeah.
And I just plowed through it. And I shaved like a minute 45 or something off my time.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time that we did it, he was like, yeah, I bet you could shave like 20 to 30 seconds off.
Yeah.
And I shaved damn near 3 times that.
Yeah.
3 times that. And it goes to show that like no matter what the mental feeling is before an event,
Mm-hmm.
during the event, you can shift your mentality. And it will shift during the event. But as long as you keep trying to find your North Star, you'll be all right. You can get through that shit. And not only can you get through that shit, you can crush what you've done before. Because I don't compare myself to other motherfuckers. It's just me.
Yeah.
So I have a record of it. I have a physical record of you picked up this on this day, you picked up that on that day, and that's how I compare myself. I'm not looking outside myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know enough about working out or weightlifting to know if I'm doing well or not.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like you just don't know. You're just picking stuff up and just doing the job.
And I'm keeping it that way on purpose. Like today, one of my homies who's a heavyweight was like, yeah, I was deadlifting. I put up 355 6 times for reps. And everyone was like nodding, like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I'm not a heavyweight.
Yeah.
I weighed 146 pounds today. I did deadlifts of 255 every minute on the minute. for 10 reps. And they all were like, oh, that's pretty good. And I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
I just know that my trainer believes I'm capable of picking up that weight, so I fucking do it. That's it.
Right.
And like for me, that's the way it has to be for
Right.
now.
Yeah.
I'm not out there trying to pick up the heaviest thing.
Right.
Whatever my fucking trainer tells me to do, I do it. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's like he's the law.
Yeah. But after a while, you're gonna start to get that reference point when you start hearing other people doing it, and you're gonna have.
I know. I'm going to have to stop asking.
Yeah, because you're gonna hear like when you heard that like you did the math in your head immediately like whoa.
I was like, all right, you weigh this much more than me.
Yeah. That's kind of
That doesn't seem like that crazy.
Yeah, and that's what
I might be able to pick that up once.
Yeah.
I don't know about more than once.
But like right now today you could do that and you're like
Maybe.
yeah, and then,
I don't know.
right. But then like those like that's the thing in your head is like wait, am I special? Am I unique? And you gotta get out of that. Anyway,
And I don't give a fuck if I'm special or unique.
right, but it's just like
I think that's an illusion too.
yeah,
Like, who's special? I've never met a special person.
yeah,
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I've met people with special attributes,
mm-hmm.
but like overall special. If I spend enough time with you, I will see how normal you really are.
yeah,
That's just the way it is. On a timeline, we all reveal ourselves. Like, show me your highest performer that you know, and I can find you his weakest aspect within 5 minutes.
yeah,
That's not an insult.
yeah,
It's just the way life is. Like right now, someone's like, oh, that guy smokes cigarettes. I'll also smoke you.
Yeah.
Facts. Like, GSP was on the fucking Joe Rogan podcast today.
mm-hmm.
And he was talking about, like, training with people. And they're like, these guys are, like, smoking and drinking
yeah,
before fights. And they're just winning. It's
Yeah.
no big deal. It's like, that's not new.
no,
That's outworking your habits and having high level of skill. You put those things together, you can kind of do what you want as long as you don't let your mind fuck with you. So if I get on the mat, right? So
Mhm.
the last match I had,
yeah,
I know that guy doesn't smoke cigarettes.
yeah,
And if I was like, oh my God, he doesn't even smoke cigarettes, he's probably in better shape than me.
mm-hmm.
If I let that enter my head, then something bad could have happened.
right,
But I didn't,
no,
because I don't think that's a factor.
yeah,
I know that I did the work. I know that when I roll with you guys, I don't get tired.
yeah,
I tried to roll with you guys tonight, but somebody injured.
hey,
Somebody fucked the numbers up, so
Hey.
I had to sit out. Because it's selfish of me not to sit out at this point. If I had a match in like a few weeks that was already announced
yeah,
and signed,
yeah,
then maybe
you'd be like I'm here,
I would have gotten them rounds in.
right? You're like hey, you gotta deal with it.
But right now, I don't have a match.
Yeah,
Do I?
I don't know. You gotta tell me.
What up, Seth? Let me get that fight to win match, dog. I know we only fucking put in the applications on Sunday,
Yeah.
and today is Wednesday,
Yeah,
and so that takes time.
it does.
I respect that. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the next match I will have will be Cleveland probably.
Yeah, that'll be June 16th.
It'll be like a AGC situation, a
Mhm.
small tournament, but it's at home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the last time I fought in an AGC, my knees did a little thing, and I had to pull out.
Yeah, I think it was like March or April
It was
of,
very depressing to
of
me.
last year.
I don't like people having wins over me where I don't feel like I truly lost. So I have to get that back.
Hmm.
And I want it back in the first round. I want the first round
Yeah,
to be the same cat. And I'm not trying to be an asshole about it.
right.
Like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I want to fight John Lawrence in Cleveland real bad.
Mm.
Because we're the only black belts that are of similar size that are scrapping. But I guess him and Tom have the same weight gap, too.
Mm.
So maybe he wants to fight Tom.
Yeah,
Because that's a better challenge for his students to see, honestly.
right.
It's him fighting a bigger guy. Like, if his students see him fight me, they can always be like, well, he was a smaller guy. Like, if he wins, it's not that dope. But if I kick his ass, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
Where, like, him and Tom, it's, like, scarier in a way because
Mhm.
Tom's bigger. I don't know. But I want that win back.
Yeah.
It's petty and stupid, and I don't care. I want it back. So there's that.
Yeah.
I'm petty.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I want to fight. But I'll fight anybody. I don't care who I get in the first round.
Yeah.
I don't care. But if it were up to me, if I were drawing the brackets, it would be Darren Branch versus John Lawrence, round 1.
Yeah.
And I assume it'll be open weight.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it'll be 100 and whatever the fuck I am to whatever the fuck the biggest guy is that shows up.
Yeah.
I also assume I'll be the smallest guy there. Maybe all these assumptions will be proven wrong.
That'd be nice.
That would be great.
That'd be really nice.
If a bunch of tiny black belts show up and want to scrap,
They just pop them off the boat from Brazil and just come on.
cool.
Acai.
But chances are, it's just going to be me and a bunch of dudes from here
Yeah.
who have schools trying to scrap. So let's get it.
You never really answered my question though.
What's your question?
Is that what attributes would you want to like increase and take away from yourself? Like what things did you put time in that you're like, I really wish I didn't do that.
Oh, man. Fuck. I almost said I would take time away from singing,
Damn.
which hurts in a way,
Yeah.
but I would.
Where would you put it? Like how many years have you had in singing?
My whole life.
Your whole life. So how old are you? Not trying to do anything. Not trying to be mean to you.
36.
So you
That's
have
not mean.
I know, but like people are like, oh, what are you trying to do? Then you try to make it. You got. So you have 36
Motherfucker,
years.
I'm beautiful.
So that's like
Nigga, I'm beautiful.
So that's like that's like 8 that's like 8 bars on like the video game scale. So you got like 36 years. You got 8 bars. You can split them
How
up.
dare you?
You can split them up. Where you want to put them?
No. I'll say if I could spend a lot of the time that I spent trying to figure out how to play music,
Mm-hmm.
learning jujitsu and learning how to strike,
Okay.
I'd rather do that.
All right. So
Especially striking.
striking. So just most like 6 of them go to like striking. Boop, 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 boop.
That would be the shit.
Yeah. Just,
I was telling Jess, like, I swear to God, if I really were good
Mhm.
at throwing punches, I have solid defense. I know it sounds crazy to people, but I'm not that easy to hit.
Mhm.
But I don't hit hard.
Yeah.
And not like, oh, I don't hit that hard. I don't have knockout power. Like, I don't connect to the floor properly when I throw strikes. I know that because of my learning of weightlifting.
Mhm.
I can tell that there's a disconnect in my kinetic chain when I'm extending.
Mm.
I can bring myself to a place where I'm strong. I can hold physically strong positions, like similar to yoga or gymnastics. But connecting the chain to its maximum, I'm not good at yet. And that's why I don't hit hard. Some people get that naturally. They push off the floor and punch your face off. You
Yeah.
just get it. I don't do that naturally. So it's going to take me a lot of work to get to be good at that.
Mhm.
And then to be good at that while hitting a moving target who's trying to hit me too is another journey.
Yeah.
So what? I'm going to be 50 when I'm decent at that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's pointless.
That's fair.
Now, a lot of MMA fighters are fighting without the ability to do that.
Mhm.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of fighters are fighting without the ability to truly grapple.
Mhm.
Real talk. But still, I'm not going to risk getting knocked unconscious multiple times, suffering concussions, if I don't have the ability to do the same to another man
Right.
under reasonable circumstances. Like, yeah, can I KO a person if they're fucking looking over there? Like, like, yeah, I guess. But sadly, maybe not.
Right.
Right?
It's
Like if I don't get it clean,
Yeah.
oh God, all I did was make you mad. So yeah, I'd put time into striking.
I would think, and I'm not trying to throw you in the bus here, but like for somebody who has like a lot of extracurriculars and has a lot of numbers under his belt, I would think that like that hip movement would have like transferred to like.
Sir, calm down.
I'm just saying, like you would think, like, cause like when they always like when I was learning how to like do like kickboxing or anything like that, they always like say basically like move your hips. Basically, imagine yourself swinging your dick.
I kick hard.
Yeah, you kick hard.
I don't punch hard.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you told me about that. Yeah, because you can only do you have one punch.
Well, I can hurt you with a kick.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
I can't hurt you with a punch though,
Interesting.
unless you're helping.
Or a body shot.
All right, I have one punch.
Yeah.
I can throw a left hook to your body.
Yeah. That's interesting.
That's it.
Okay.
I can't. The kinetic chain. I can't make it work anywhere else.
That's so weird.
I'm worthless.
That's so weird. I don't know.
I need to work on it.
That's fair.
I need to work on it so I can be of service, not so I can actually knock out people.
Yeah.
So I can understand how to coach people better.
Darren would just walk in everywhere. He said, muscle tank top. He's like talking shit to people, slapping chicks' asses. Like, and the guy turned around, what you want to do? Click. He said, anyway, baby, what's up?
No, that is not my style. Nor would my style change with the presence of a KO punch.
He said, hey, guess what?
You son of a bitch.
I said, I'm free. He said, I said, there's nothing can hold me back anymore. This not being able to handle people, headphones out. I'm getting loose.
Headphones out.
I'm getting loose. Let's go out.
It's a wild world. Yeah, the second I get a right hand, no more headphones. Somebody bothers me when I'm mid-thought, just right hand.
Right hand. Just so fast. Like, hey, you don't even hit him. You feel that breeze. You could have been dead right
Outta
there.
here. How dare you? Anthony,
Yes.
I want to cut this short.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh man, we got to.
I know you want to do weird news. Let's get to something.
Okay.
Let's get to something really important.
All right. What's the more important thing? We'll talk about. How about a guy?
La 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 la.
You come here to a bad place. 3 men got caught dragging stolen 25-foot pickup shed behind pickup.
Well, see, that's not that intriguing.
Well, it is if you look at the shed.
All right, so 3 men.
Let me show it to the viewers.
3 men get a shed
And drag it.
and are like, yo, this bitch ours. Is this in Ohio?
No, this is Maine.
Good.
Meth was involved.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wait, was there a meth lab inside
I don't
of
think
it?
there was meth lab inside of it, but these guys were just not. They were just like, hey.
Oh, they were high.
They were just high as fuck. They just
And
like,
they were like, yo, that shed, dog.
they like, yeah, it's a foreclosed lot. They run up on it and they're like, all right, let's attach it to the truck. Let's just pull it off and let's go. And they just drag it down the street with no like.
How far do they have to go?
I don't know. They didn't say how far they got to go, but let's see. Like,
Because, all right, say you thought you could get away with pulling a shed a quarter mile.
yeah,
And you were like, all right, look, this is a bad idea. But we're here in the sticks. I don't think anyone's going to catch us.
Yeah.
We only have to make it a quarter mile.
yeah.
You guys want to go get that shed from that foreclosed property?
Why would you do it in like broad daylight though?
Maybe it's less suspicious.
I guess.
Like, and we on meth. You forgot we on meth. So I'm like, yo, it's only a quarter mile.
Only a quarter mile.
Just get your truck. We'll just fucking.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad they're white.
There's 3 white dudes.
Well, once you say meth,
I like this guy's picture.
he's like, I did it.
This
You
guy-
caught me.
This guy's asleep. This looks like Bill Burr's cousin.
And that dude's real mad at himself. The last guy, maroon shirt, is super upset with himself. It registers with him.
yeah.
The first dude, he's like, this is just another day for me. Just another day. Yeah, Team Tank Top over here is not in reality.
He is.
The middle guy is like, are you sure you caught us? Like, I guess I'm going to have to tell people about this. But that last guy, he's like, fuck, this is bottom. That last guy hit bottom right there. So he's going to get clean. Maroon shirt
Yeah.
gets clean out of here. That first guy with a smile on his face,
Mm-hmm.
that dude's going to be a career meth addict.
This could be like real life Trailer Park Boys.
Meth to the death.
Like this is
Oh, my God. Meth to the death. You know what's really funny?
what?
My Instagram crush,
Mm-hmm. Who's this?
@ButtFuckHero.
At Buttfuck Hero. Should I pull her up?
Yeah.
All right, let's take this.
She's
off
my
for a second.
Instagram crush. She followed me back today and left me a really sweet message. So shout out to her. And the reason I bring her up is because she used to do meth like when she was younger. And she was saying that like, yo, like you can do meth for like a little while, but like only a little while. And I almost pissed my pants. Like I laughed so hard at her Instagram story. But she is bae. She's so cute. Oh, oh my God. Don't even do this to me right now.
Yes. Buttfuck Hero.
Everyone should follow Buttfuck Hero. And don't be disappointed when you don't see any butt fucking going on. Don't be disappointed when you find out she's not a pornographic thespian.
Mm.
She's just a really beautiful woman who does really cool shit.
Okay.
So I follow her, and apparently now she follows me.
Nice.
So yeah, do that. It'll make your life better.
Yeah.
Follow her, and continue to follow us
Yes.
on all social media:
Everywhere. All places.
Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't give a fuck. Follow.
Anywhere.
We love you, and we gotta go. XOXO. Goodbye.